Stonefly Inn is located in southwest Montana, in the quiet town of Twin Bridges, about an hour southwest of Bozeman. Ideally located in what is referred to as the Golden Triangle of Montana's trout fishing, the inn is located between the confluence of the Beaverhead, Big Hole, and Ruby rivers that all come together to form the Jefferson.
Stonefly Inn was built in 1952 as the old motor court style motel. Went through several owners, one of them being Glenn Brackett of the Winston Bamboo Boys. I actually bought Hemingway's Lodging and Fly Shop from Chuck Hemingway in 2003. Since its creation in 2003, the Stonefly Inn has turned the corner from a roadside motel that catered to weary travelers and fishermen to more of a quasi-lodge situation where we now feed our guests breakfast and dinner.
The Stonefly Inn consists of 6 cabins that each sleep 2 guests, have separate beds, and private baths. The central gathering area, referred to as the Roost, serves as a common area where guests gather after fishing to eat, drink, and share stories from the day. Anglers that work up an appetite on the river return to the finest meals prepared by the Stonefly's in-house chef.
Dinners at the Stonefly vary nightly. You'll very rarely eat the same thing twice while you're here, and more often than not, you may not have ever had what you are eating, which is kind of unique. Our chef is very creative. He has an extensive background with some of the higher-end seafood restaurants in the Pacific Northwest. He knows his way around a kitchen probably better than anybody I've ever seen. Something you'll hear often in the fly fishing industry is the words full-service fly shop and one-stop shopping and riverside lodge. We've done everything we can to be all of the above, but also something that's a little bit different. Our atmosphere in the evenings, with all the guides eating dinner, talking fishing, and tying bugs, dreaming up the plan for tomorrow, you get involved with that. We try not to herd people through like cattle. By keeping our capacity at 12 guests or less, there's a certain bond between guides and their guests. Anglers will find a guide that they really enjoy fishing with. Once the bond is made between an angler and a guide, they'll cling to him like a brother. And over the last 4 years, our return rate has been exceptional. And one thing I think that keeps that number that high is the fact that people are coming back to fish with Jeff Brosda or Greg Bricker or Mikey Zvodlo. When an angler's considering spending his hard-earned money on a Montana fishing trip, there's so much more to it than just the fishing. That's what the Stonefly Inn represents. It's a Montana experience.